اللهم لك الحمد أنت نور السماوات والأرض ومن فيهن، ولك الحمد أنت قيم السماوات والأرض ومن فيهن، ولك الحمد أنت رب السماوات والأرض ومن فيهن، أنت الحق ووعدك الحق وقولك الحق ولقاؤك حق.
Ummah media of the Ummah.
Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulil Kareem. Amma ba'd. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. The Muslim in Nigeria had not been favored when it comes to media broadcasting and representation of Muslim interests. The Muslims are here to have a collective voice through media by having a complete media house biased with Islamic and Muslim affairs. There is a need for standard, organized and complete media outputs. Here comes Ummah World Media, established by Muslim Student Society of Nigeria, MSSN B-Zone. Under the lead management of Okikeola Kozim, is also the campaigner of Islamic Media Dawah in Nigeria. You are welcome to the Ummah World Media TV studio, transmitting from the headquarters, Sonyo area of Ibadan, on our special interview with the CEO of Ummah World Media. Today in the studio, I have with me the CEO, Team Lead, Ummah World Media, to discuss the untold story of Ummah World Media in Nigeria. I am Ibrahim Abramo Eniola. Before we continue, let's have a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Ummah World Media of the Ummah.
Alhamdulillah, we now have our own media organization, the Ummah TV. So I want to encourage all Muslims to patronize Ummah TV. They now have a TV, they have a radio station, they have a newspaper. It is our own. Let us give it the necessary support it deserves. Thank you very much.
Ummah World Media of the Ummah.
What is Ummah World Media all about?
Well, Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, wassalatu wassalamu ala Rasulil Kareem. Ummah World Media, as its name entails, is actually meant for the entire Ummah in Nigeria and beyond. Ummah World Media is the owner of Ummah World TV, Ummah World Radio, and Ummah World Newspaper. What actually happened is that if you look at the trend of the media developments all over the world now, people are actually, the industry are actually developing out of the satellites coverage into what we call ICT coverage now, which actually means that no much concentration on box televisions. So individuals now move around to watch their TV on their phone, and we have these phones in iOS, Android, and the rest of all of them. So what the world is trying to talk about is that every TV, every information you want to pass should move with the people as they move with their internet, as they move with their phone, as they move about. So everybody can now watch whatever they want to watch. And besides that, the Ummah presently, to go into what we call conventional media practice, it has a lot of headache. Headache in the sense that it has three main focus. One, it is capital intensive. I am talking about, we will be looking at nothing less than 500 to 700 million naira to start. And that is not talking about profits in the next 3 years. Now, you also need human resources that can work their hearts out to get attention of people. And you also need this for the rest of nothing less than 3 years again. But with the ICT development and broadcasting through the ICT, it actually makes it easier, smarter, and very, very, very smart. So with this, we and besides, those are the people that sponsor the normal conventional TV are beauties. When you talk about beauty aqua company, these people can give you billions just to establish whatever you want to establish, yet allow them to advertise their aqua products in their. These are the first set of people that sponsor majorly media. And the second set of people that sponsor media majorly are cosmetics and fashion. When you talk about people who want you to remove your nudity, you see as ladies have to come naked and they can pay anything for your program to go. And the third people in which with due respect is the one we call the politicians. The politicians in this sense is that some of them actually believe in propaganda and they only look for an avenue where propaganda is allowed. So if you look at these three trend sponsors of media, majorly, can we, that we call ourselves Islamic media dawah person, go to these people for adverts, for sponsorship? The answer is no. So if we can't, then we cannot compete with those people that goes to them. They have all the equipment, they have everything. So what we rely on is actually our products, subscriptions, and the little advertorial we can do. So with this, that is why Ummah World TV in our visions, we thought of it that the Ummah must not be left out in the next world of television production. And since Allah has blessed us with the knowledge, the ability, so we just go all out, and we said we just have to go to it. So that's why we're in partnership with Muslim Student Society of Nigeria, BIZO, and that is the formation of Ummah World TV over 4 years ago precisely, and we have been able to cover about 5 out of the 70 states that originally were supposed to be our network centers.
It is my pleasure to appeal to the Muslim Ummah in southwest Nigeria and everywhere to please give maximum attention to Ummah World TV, subscribe to Ummah World TV, download Ummah World TV programs and watch them, and as much as possible invite the Ummah World TV for occasions and make sure you put them in mind for any form of assistance and donations that will keep them grow. It is an outfit that we need to grow so that they promote us better. May Allah help all of us.
What are the aims and objectives for the establishment of Ummah World Media?
Objectively, the aim is to help to reshape the world through Islam. In Islam, as you know, we have a lot of messages, and we have what we call content that Allah by Himself has already designed. If you're talking about Quran, we have a lot of stories, we have a lot of messages, you have a lot of command, you have a lot of advices, you have a lot of experiences of some people, some things that have happened. If you put all of this back into content, they are actually marvelous. We can't even watch everything finish. Now, not to talk about the life history of all of these Sahabas, talking about the Prophet Muhammad himself, and other activities that are around them. These are enough for Muslims to have content to derive from. But our aim is that if you look at the world generally now, there are problems. Problems in the sense that what they take the character of people now, it is what they see and listen to from the radio and TV.
Yes.
And that's why youths are now moved by anybody they call celebrity. So intentionally, the Muslims wants to change the wave. Ummah World TV wants to change the wave of the viewing of the viewers from what they're usually viewing, which are not palatable to the aqidah, to our consciousness as a Muslim, the nature of Muslims. So we're actually looking at turning their hearts back to Allah, using this media to commiserate dawah propagation. So that is objective. You find out that the demography of the Muslims in Nigeria, they have actually abandoned the conventional television much. So we are looking for a way to bring these people on board and also encourage those who are there too to come back alive and see good products, educative products, and rewarding. You will be doing TV production and you also expect reward from it. So plus, we also look at it that all the good messages, I usually say in my statements most of the time, that in Nigeria, during Ramadan, as we are in Ramadan now, if you look at the content production that is coming out from the lectures, tafsirs, early morning talks, Ramadan lectures, the contents, if all of these contents are put together, there's no any other contents from any other religion that can withstand them, because they are with facts. They are not GEO saying, they are not fabricated issue. These are facts from the boss of intellectual, which is from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So these are what we intended to bring back to the world and use to change. We don't have in Nigeria a complete television station that has TV, radio, newspaper. The first one is going to be Ummah, inshallah.
That's great.
Ummah media for the Ummah.
Dear viewers, I want to encourage us to patronize Ummah TV. You understand the word Ummah. The word Ummah is Quranic. Quranic in the sense that it reflects our identity. Patronize the Ummah TV, watch the programs, offer suggestions on ways by which the programming could be improved upon. Be active player, the active partaker in the activities of the channel, so that at the end of the day we'll be proud to say this is our channel, the channel that belongs to us, and we belong to the channel too. Assalamu
alaikum. What is the current situation of Ummah World Media?
Well, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, for the past 4 years now, we have been doing well. We have tried to establish ourselves into the market of Islamic media dawah. We have also been able to create and establish nothing less than 5 or 6 network center in Ondo, Ekiti, Oyo, Osun, Ogun State, and we're working on other states within the south, like 17 states. Then we also have regional network center in north.
Like the headquarters.
The headquarters is going to be in Ibadan, and that's why I have to come from Abuja to be here in Ibadan. So we've been able to establish 5 network centers, well, in Ondo, Ekiti, Oyo, Osun, Ogun States, and working on other states.
Lagos.
Lagos is on pipeline. We should have done Lagos during the COVID, and the COVID actually break us back, because for a year the station was just on the training level. We couldn't go all out because there was no even programs. It affected mosque, it affected our program, the lectures, and the rest of all of those things. But currently we have developed our broadcasting app. It's on Google Play Store, Ummah World TV, Ummah TV app. This app is going to have all the television station, the radio station, and the newspaper. And we also have one very unique one that is known with us. We have Ummah World Market. Ummah World Market, yes, is especially meant for the entire Muslims in the world to bring whatever they are saying on board. And the Muslims also come there to buy. Our own is to mediate within them and see that they are buying halalan tayyiba. So currently, what we're moving now, we have now established back the headquarter, whereby we are going to start doing programs from the studio. Before, what we usually do is going out to help people to do their programs, tafsir, lecture, conferences, and the rest, and broadcast. We have not actually started program from studio, and now the train is now moving towards that. We have various programs in their categories, and I cannot be enumerating here, but I want to beg the viewers to watch out. We are going to be seeing them coming out. And we've been able to train personnel into about 538 from these 5 states. And some of them have started working, some of them have their own capacity, some of them are genius on their own. What we were able to do was just to help to tap their geniusity and working them up, and they are hit and run. So what we just need to do is just to couple all of them back together. That's our resources, that's our power. So what we're not doing is that we shall start to roll out these programs, and people can view them from our apps and our other social medias, and we're good to go. That's where we are now.
Thank you. Jazakumullah khairan.
Wayakum.
Alhamdulillah, we are Muslims, and in every way possible, we should try to act as Muslims. Our brothers and sisters, our fathers and mother, this is our own. Let us personalize it. Let us embrace it. Let us patronize it. It is our interest for this Ummah World TV to survive and succeed on an ascendancy. May Allah make it easy for all of us.
My next line of question is, what are the response of Ummah towards the establishment of Ummah World Media?
Well, the response has been quite balanced and understandable and appreciative. You know, there are two things involved. Number one is that we're just coming to the lifeline of ICT media, broadcasting through ICT. Most of our parents are just adopting it. It's not part of them.
Yes.
You know, some of you may not know that we've lived in this world without phone, without the internet. It just came in 1994. And some people have been living 70s, 60s, and they're still alive. So they are just adopting the ICT projections. So some of these things we need to cop them in. But as time goes on, everybody will adopt it and move with it. But it is appreciative. We are seeing a lot of turnouts. We are seeing a lot of Muslims now, whenever they want to do their program, calling on us for coverages, for news, for the rest of them. And they have been enjoying the service, so to say. But the main mention I can do is to call on them to always budget media with whatever program they want to do. We shouldn't have been looking at media as not necessary. Media is part of dawah. Because if you intend to reach out to 300 people, at least there's a maximum of the people you're expecting in your program is about 500 people. And with media, and you broadcast it or you telecast it, and it is done standardly, internationally accepted media production. I'm not talking about somebody just carrying the phone and just go straight on live and you'll be seeing rubbish. Those are not what I'm talking about. People thought that is what they call media. That's not media. We're talking about standard program that has to do with all the nitty-gritty, the recordings and the rest of all of those things. By the time you start seeing, people will start appreciating it. People will get to understand it and will enjoy it. And it will be good for Muslims. So we should be budgeting for it. So when we budget for it, we should know that viewing it is also part of it. So it will help us to do our dawah. You're expecting 500 people to come to your program, and if you project it right, you can see more than 2 million people to view it. Have you not done dawah beyond what even you expected at that particular time? And people of generation, I do say something. If you save the memory of your program, probably you are doing a Ramadan tafsir and you do save the memory of your program, and you also fed people, nobody will remember the food in the next 3 days. But the record, the transmission, the transaction, the broadcasting you might have done that is well done is what the generation upon generation will come and see and record. Well, as Yoruba will have it. Anyway.
Assalamu alaikum.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. My name is Ishaq Akintola. I am the director of the Muslim Rights Concern, Murik. I am calling on all my Muslim brothers and sisters to subscribe to Ummah World TV. Conventional television and other media outfits will not give Muslims prominence, but our Muslim media outfits will give us that prominence. Always watch Ummah World TV, contact Ummah World TV, and stay with Ummah World TV. Allah bless you all. Assalamu alaikum.
I'm rounding up with this question, which is, what is your advice for the entire Ummah?
Yes, the Ummah, I as a media practitioner who is the campaigner or champion of Islamic media dawah, I want us to be conscious of our media statements. If I say statements, it's just not pronunciation. Some of us now, you see in the media, scholars are actually coming out against scholars using vulgar languages. The conventional media are helping us to record all of this. So tomorrow will come, things will happen. They will use the same language we have used for ourselves on ourselves. We will want to fight back that time. They will tell you, you were the one that states these statements against your brother. We don't know how to say it. You taught us how to do it. We should watch our statements. Secondly, we should embark on qualitative production. Islam is a standard religion and is internationally known. We must not do jaculity programs and put it on there and think we're doing things. You can imagine somebody who is a blogger, let's say, who is doing program, and somebody knocked the door, and he went to open the door and he came back and sit down. I call that the program. It's actually nonsensical, in my own terminology. So we should do this. Then third, we should be conscious of reaching out to people and doing it in the right way. If you do this, we are here to support you, and inshallah, Ummah World TV will be there for all of you.
You are welcome back. The program is still special interview with the CEO of Ummah World Media, an untold story about Ummah World Media in Nigeria. I'm sure by now you must have known what Ummah World Media is all about, since you've heard from the CEO. That is much you can take from the program this time. Meet me next time. Once again, I am Ibrahim Abramoeniola. Ma'assalam.